That's right, Tapeoids. It's time again for your favorite show, Versus, where I put two tapes against each other in a kumite, and they battle it out Rob's vintage video style. Welcome back to Versus, Tapeoids. Let's jump right in and get this battle started. First off, I scored these movies on a 5-point scoring system, that being production, story, damage, fight choreography, and real fight scenario. This was a tough battle, probably the hardest battle to date. This could have easily have been a tie, but as you know, two tapes enter, one tape leaves here at Versus. So let's get into it with, on this side of the mat, 1981's The Road Warrior, starring Mel Gibson as Mad Max. Mad Max come across a small community that has a small oil refinery and are plagued by a bunch of marauders, and Max kind of figures out a deal with them to help them get their oil to safety. On this side of the mat, we got also 1981, Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. Snake is kind of forced into saving the president, who has crash landed in New York, which is now a futuristic prison. So let's jump into this battle and start scoring. And I'm going to start off with production. Both these movies had great production. They're both believable. The budget was very close. It was super hard to pick a winner, but I'm going to have to go with Escape from New York. Just on the fact that they created something that wasn't there. You know, like in Road Warrior, they're in the desert. Wasn't really kind of that hard to pull off that feel, and they did it great. It feels totally apocalyptic. But I think Escape from New York had a little bit more on their plate, so we're going with Escape from New York on this one. Next up, we got story, and this one was an easy one because Escape from New York is a better story. There's no doubt about that. New York being a prison and whatnot, and having a whole community of prisoners living there, way more interesting than just, you know, the desert and oil. So Escape from New York again. And next up is damage. This one was a bit harder to choose. There's a fair enough damage in both movies, but I think Mad Max, I mean, he like crushes a dude with a car. He blows some guy to pieces, and you see his body parts just flying. He drives straight through another car. I think the damage level in Road Warrior is just that much more, so we're going to go with the Road Warrior with damage. So that leads us to fight choreography, or war choreography. It's basically just how good the violence looks. And the violence looks great in both these movies. And once again, it was hard to choose. But the violence and the things that Road Warrior pulls off in this movie, like driving through the bad guy and blowing that guy to pieces, it looked great. It just that much better than Escape from New York. So we're going to have to go with Road Warrior with the fight choreography. So that's 2-2, and leads us to the final category, which is a real fight scenario and the hardest one. This is the hardest decision. The two of them going at it. You know, everybody knows that Snake Plissken is a killer. There's no doubt about that. And Mad Max can hold his own. I went back and forth with this fight in my head over and over again. I watched both movies back to back, and I played it over and over, and I kept coming back with a different winner every time, and it was really difficult. But I think, like I said, I had to fine tune it and pick the one little thing that'll make them the winner. And I'm going to have to go with Mad Max, because even though he's not as much as a killer as Snake Plissken, I think they show that Mad Max is tough as nails. He's a survivor. I think Snake will get tired of beating the piss out of him, and then eventually Mad Max would pull it off. You know, in the Road Warrior, he has a crazy car accident. He's like half dead. He pulls himself out of the car, and when they show up to kill him, he blows them to pieces. You know what I mean? He's just that tough. So the winner is Road Warrior. Let me know what you thought about that. Let me know how you would score it. And thanks for stopping by Versus. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe, and come back again. I'll see you later, Tapeoids.